Hi everybody, my name is Hannah and this is Pepper and Pine, and today I have a tutorial as well as a live homeschool lesson to share with you. We are working through our OWL unit study and I've got a number of books and art supplies here and we're going to be doing a lesson. I've got this book called Nature Anatomy. It's a very beautiful book that has a lot of gorgeous illustrations. And I'm flipping through this book, seeing if there's something in here that we might use for today's lesson. Now, we've been studying owls and birds for a number of weeks, and this is towards the end of our unit study. We want to do a little bit of art. I also have this postcard from a postcard set by Animalium, as well as this book called Owls, Strange and Wonderful by Lawrence Pringle. It's really beautiful and it has just great information as well as images. Now I decided to try our oil pastels, and we're not going to have the greatest luck with this particular lesson. And I've got some paper here that I haven't used before. It's kind of smooth but textured, and I'm wondering if that might be good for our oil pastels. I also have Fabriano watercolor paper. This is a 140-pound smooth watercolor paper. I haven't used this one before for watercoloring, but I thought we might use it for our oil pastels, and it works pretty well, but it's not great. And you're going to see at the end that the images are okay, but it doesn't blend well, and overall I wasn't super pleased with the way it turned out. So the lesson that follows is very similar to this one, except we will be using our chalk pastels, and you'll be able to hear me walk my children through the whole process of doing this art project. Now this is actually for our main lesson block on owls and birds, but we do like to do some artistic representations of the lesson, so it's less of an art lesson and more of just a lesson for this unit study. So you can see that I'm struggling to blend this. I am working alongside my 8-year-old daughter. My 12-year-old son didn't do this project with us. I was still trying to kind of figure out how this was going to go about, but he will be joining us for the live lesson that follows. So this one didn't work out so well. I think this one worked out beautifully. I think this one's really nice, but you're going to work on that one later. But in the meantime, I'm going to do this project again using this paper. Papers, 6 or stone, 3 pieces out. Okay. We are also going to use our Sargent Art chalk pastels. And then I think we're going to need a lot of these, like grays and blacks and stuff. Okay, so now here comes the part that we can all choose which owl to draw. Okay, so you can look through this and choose an owl. There's only this set of owls on this page. You can do any of these. So I'm showing you we can all do something different, or we can all do something the same. Well, look through the choices that I have for you. There's this one. You guys can do. Does anybody want to do this? But do you want to copy this image right here? If you want to, you can copy. I think he's choosing that one right now.
I can choose the barn owl too.
Well, he's gonna be do you want to do like, do you want to do this as do you want to do this page, like just do this exactly like this? Yeah. So if you want to do that, then you can use more of the colors. Okay, so I will set you up right here and give you, yeah, go ahead. And then you can start in a minute. I'm going to show you some tips on how to do this. And then you would like to do you want to do one from in here, or do you want to do... When you work on this, you don't have to write... You don't have to write barn owl, but what you're going to want to do is not do anything in this interior part of the face. And so I would start with a... it's almost like a circle, but more like an oval, and it kind of dips in here. So you might consider taking maybe one of these really pale colors. You could even try with the white, and then just go over that outline first to make sure that you're not going to put anything there first, and then kind of work around it. You might have a little bit of brown underneath here, and then this part is white. So see if that works. Go gently. We can't erase, so go gently with it, okay? Very nice. That's just wonderful. So now the color that you have looks very similar to the color of the beak. You might consider doing the beak, or just go in and outline the bottom part of the body. It's up to you.
What?
you could do the beak right here. Do you want to do the beak? What?
You said not doing anything inside.
Well, this color that you have is similar to the beak. We don't want to draw any brown inside. We want to leave this white as close to the white that's there. You may end up using a little bit of the white pastel, chalk pastel, to put inside, but the beak is the same color that you have here with a little bit of shading from brown. So you can do that. Actually, I might want to copy you. Okay, so I got you another set. There's the same as the ones that we already have, but I think there's a whole range of grays. I think there's 2 of each color, and then these are the landscape colors. Okay, let me put these like this. Okay, so which owl do you want to do? This one? Okay, so I will help your brother first, and then I can come and help you.
I read you.
Okay, you just have the one sheet here? Okay.
How do you...
All right, wait, no, hold on. Okay, so let me just show you how to do this. We are going to be working, there's two ways that you can do this, okay? You can just use the edge here, and we can just work from the inside out. I can also snap this for you and just give you a piece, and you can work on it that way. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, because this is a pretty light gray, you can just work from the inside out. So we're gonna just start. It's the same process, but what I'm gonna show you is that we're just gonna kind of work. I will also do one with you, but I'm just gonna kind of show you how I want you to do this. We're gonna kind of work the chalk pastel kind of out like this until you get the shape that you want. We're gonna be working on 2 shapes. Let me just show you really quickly on the back. Just show you on this. Okay. And it's going to get all over your hands, so do be really careful. We're just going to be kind of building the shape this way, okay? And then once you get, hold on one second. Once you get to about the right size, you know, they got the ears, well, not really the ears, the feather flaps right here. And then you're going to be kind of building the larger part of the owl this way, okay? So you see how that's just kind of the 2 shapes that you need, kind of an oval this way and a circle that way, okay? So let me put this, okay. All right. Okay, so let me put this paper aside. Okay. Let me put this here, and maybe you can come right here. Oh, okay. Let me move all of us over just a little bit. Okay, so now we can all kind of be together. Okay, so now for this, we're gonna do kind of a
Can I put this on?
Sure. I think it's the same. Okay, so I'm gonna do this part here. This looks kind of like, it looks sort of like this shape, sort of, for the beak. Okay, I'm just gonna do that part here first. Here you go. Actually, it's a little bit longer.
Do you have feet? Do owls have feet?
They do. They have feet and claws. Okay.
Does the head look too small?
But you know, you can always grow it bigger, whatever you want.
It's just not too small.
That's okay. Actually, you'll have more room for the wings. Mine is too big. Mine is too big.
Mine is too big too. Look at it.
Actually, can you make your body a little bit bigger?
Actually, wait, can I just do this?
Okay.
I don't know, something is so much easier.
Go ahead, get another piece of paper. Go ahead.
I just make it look.
Can I just see it for a minute? it's really, really okay.
Perfect. So now we're doing the red eyes. Next one is black. Black. Like can I instead make it the owl's wings like this, like open? Can I make it a line like this?
That's smart.
Are you just doing the face?
No, I am doing the whole body as well, but I can't really see. That's okay, I just want to do...
Do you like mine?
I do, baby.
Yeah, so then, oh, what, you are doing eyes?
I did. Okay, and then we're going to be doing lots of wings.
Showing a bit here.
So then there's like darker brown. Which color should like this part? Is that like
You can try any of these. Like, this is not, like, you're going to be doing a lot of layers, you know? So you can start with this one.
Does this look like wings? That's a black tail.
it's gonna go off picture?
Yeah.
There, does that look like wings?
Yeah, so you made yours in flight then?
Yeah.
Oh, you changed it.
It looks like a square.
Okay. So, so then we want to kind of do a little bit more like
I
this.
want to make that one.
Okay.
It's all dirty.
It will be. Pastels are going to be like that. They're going to be like that. Yeah. I think. Oh, because I put mine in the wrong spot.
Should I do eyes for one?
Yeah.
Just black?
I did it in black.
Can I change the color of my actual?
You can use white to blend.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't really come off. So just leave it. Just leave it. Make them a little bit more circular. Can I see the book, please? Just make them more circular, and you will be fine, inshallah. White will help.
No, that's what I tried to use white.
Okay, skip that part and work on the rest of it, because those little imperfections will not even be a big deal when you're done.
I'm done.
Wonderful.
Do some like brown with the tree. So, Do you like mine?
I do, baby cakes. I like the eyes.
Thanks.
It's looking really beautiful.
I love mine.
Oh, wonderful.
Can I borrow this color?
Mm-hmm. You might want to mind your fingers, though, because you got a lot of black on them. Your sister does.
It's yellow.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, it was, but you can't. These don't layer very well. I mean, they do layer well, but with light
Then
colors.
how do I make it? What's some color?
You can't unless you had done it before.
I'm going to the mirror.
Okay.
I have to wash my hands.
Yeah. It's a little hard to get the chalk off, so use soap, and then you'll have to dry really well.
I love it. It looks exactly like yours. Don't you think?
It really does. It really, really does.
What color are your two colors?
Here, start with this one, and then use lighter ones for highlights. I love blending the colors together once you get like an assortment of colors. Then they all kind of blend together in a really beautiful way. Okay, so bring it over here. This is all good. I think what you need is the upward wings right here. And that I think will kind of bring it to life. Okay, do your legs here. And then do your wings coming down this way. Okay, and then these wings coming up this way. Use a little bit more of this for these wings here, and then use a lighter color. Use this color to continue with it.
You put mine in the camera now.
I did, thank you. A little bit lower, sweetheart.
I did it.
You did wonderful. Would you like to do another one? Okay, grab another piece of paper.
Where are they?
They're on the left side.
But this time do I have to put owl?
No, you can do whatever you want. Let's see, do you have that dark blue?
Right there.
This one. Okay, thank you.
Should I make a rainbow?
So I want to do a moon.
The first one rainbow is red.
It's looking good. If you outline, I think what you'll need is a bit of... Can I just scoot you over, please? And then, just so that he has a little more space here. what I think you need to do is have these outlines here for the eye.
I said not do anything nice.
No, I didn't want you to put any color inside. Okay, that's all. Okay, that kind of brings the face to life. Now, do you see how there's kind of color? There's kind of color that I've kind of smudged a little bit inside. That's fine. Overall, you still see the white. Do you see that? And that you can do after you get most of your color on your page. It's a good choice. I like this one. It's looking really nice. Be mindful of where you put your hands on your page. I got a lot of blue on my owl by accident.
I'm not making it owl. I'm done.
Wonderful. Do you want to blend it with your finger?
Okay.
That looks really nice.
What goes here?
Goes where? At the bottom, a little bit of yellow. Like that, not that yellow, this yellow.
It's a long time to blend.
It does take a long time to blend, you're right. That looks really nice. Can you show everyone? Can you put it in here so we can see? It looks really, really nice.
Can you wear a nice one?
Okay.
This just doesn't look nice.
Okay, how about when you do your rainbow colors, you only choose 4 colors that are similar to one another, because it's really hard to mix pastels when they start to like get to be different.
Okay, then can I do another one?
Yes, there's still some paper over there. I'm gonna have to buy some more paper. Now, I don't have anything to seal this yet, so you're gonna have to be really careful with your pastels, okay?
What do you mean?
Because the pastel will kind of get on other stuff and you could ruin your paint.
I don't know what you mean. I said I don't know what you said.
I don't have anything to seal your work yet.
Yeah, with the seal.
Protect it.
I think on this. I like my owl.
Would you like to do another owl?
Yeah, it's okay.
So what's the owl that we were most likely to see at your nature class? What? Really? These owls? That's great. Well, then it's good that we did this one. I thought maybe a western screech owl. You didn't see any at all? Not in the spring or the summer? Oh, you did? You saw a ton in the spring? Which ones did you see in the spring?
What's your
Two
name?
brown owl, no, two barn owls, a screech owl, and a bat. That's great. Were you able to see it really well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool. For the moon, the farthest one up there. Yours looks really, really good.
Why do you keep on saying that?
Because I keep looking over there and I'm realizing that, you know,
About mine, you never said anything about mine.
you did wonderful with yours. You did yours so quickly. Oops, sorry, baby.
Used to be a virgin fire. Oh, I know. This smelled a tiny shower. Seriously.
So here's a closer look at our finished projects. I really love the way that they turned out. I still need to seal them with some protective sealant before we hang them up in the schoolroom. We like this project so much that we decided to do another image from that same book called Barn Owls. My son did not finish his image. He wasn't super happy with the way that it turned out. And so after doing this one, and my daughter just kind of did her own thing, we decided to do this again one more time. So these lessons spanned an entire week. We just pulled different images from the different resources that we had, and we really liked the way that it turned out, especially using our chalk pastels. Okay, so if you want to see some of the other tutorials for this owl and bird unit study, you can tap on the screen right now. You can find more information about the products that I used on my website at pepperandpine.com. And if you want to see how our homeschool is progressing on a daily basis, you can find me on Instagram at pepperandpine.